my name's Teresa Lawson. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today I'm going to be talking about yoga and why I'm going to be doing it every day. Normally at the beginning of the year, I start off with a yoga practice with Yoga with Adrienne. I've done that for the past, before last year. Did I try to do it last year? Definitely did it in 2020. Not sure about 2021. I think I did do it in 2021. I don't think I finished the entire month. And then, definitely every year for 4 years before 2020. Not sure about 2021, but and then throughout the year I maintain a regular yoga practice, normally around 3 or 4 days out of the week, sometimes like every day. It just depends on how I'm feeling, what other types of exercise I was doing. But yoga has been something that I've done for years until this past year. And so the goal for the next 30 days specifically is to jumpstart a regular practice of yoga again. But before we get into that, here are some benefits of yoga and why I want to start doing yoga again. 9 benefits according to, who is this? hopkinsmedicine.org. Yoga improves strength, balance, and flexibility. One of the pitfalls of fibromyalgia is imbalance. I have stiff joints and things like that, but like tripping over thin air is a thing. Yoga helps with back pain and relief and arthritis symptoms and helps you relax into better sleep. Sleeplessness is a thing. Stiff joints, back pain every single day. Fibromyalgia is one of those things where you just hurt all over. And so yoga should help with that. It's also good for heart health. Any bit of physical activity that you do will help your cardiovascular health. And yoga and stretching and Pilates and things like that are no different. Brighter moods and energy, stress management, and it's part of self-care. So anxiety is a thing that I deal with, along with broodiness, I guess is what you call it. Like after fibromyalgia pain is not severe all the time for most people who deal with it, but it is constant. It's always kind of like background noise. And that can be, it can grate on your nerves in a way that sometimes I don't notice. I can be down and depressed, more anxious, and a lot of it is because I feel bad in my body and my body is affecting my mood. And so the goal with doing yoga for 30 days is to increase strength and flexibility, decrease pain, and help elevate my mood. So stay tuned for the next 30 days to see how all that goes. So here are my results from 2 days of stretching. Can y'all see there they go. I got that on both sides of my neck because this right here, I don't know if you can see it, but this right here hurts. This is not staying down, it's aggravating, but yeah. But otherwise it feels good. I just have this like pain going down my neck, which was there before, but I feel like it has gotten worse. So this is a first week update on yoga, which I'm actually about to do now, which is why I thought about it. I have been really struggling to get on board with the whole yoga thing. Hold on. It's quiet, it's loud. Give me just a second. The first couple of days, I was hurting before, and I don't know if the yoga made me hurt or just the moving and extra in general made me hurt. Sit down, I'll put it in here. Sit down, I'll put it in here. Sit on the floor. But doing hair right now, pretending. There you go. You look beautiful. Don't
Go
chew on
see
your
if I
pencil
like it.
holders. Go see if you like it.
You like it here?
It looks gorgeous. You comb Miss Elena's hair.
Cause I feel like it.
Yes, so cute. Back up. Macy, go play. Go play and let mom finish. Go play and let mom finish. So the first couple of days, I was already hurting, and it made the hurting. I don't know if it made the hurting worse. I'm hesitant to say that, but like it didn't. It definitely did not help the hurting. I have in just a few days gotten over the hurting that I was feeling. It's just uncomfortable. There's a lot more fat on my body, and so though I am physically able to do some of the moves in yoga, like there are literally fat pads in the way. That's the only way I can explain it. I go to pull my knee to my chest, and I have larger breasts, extra gut in the way. I mostly do either doing sun salutation or a couple of like stress reducing wind down yoga thingies that Yoga with Adrienne has posted to her channel, and I've done for years. I have a playlist of yoga and meditation and relaxation music, and if I remember, I'll make it public and then also put a link for it down below. Or you can just go to my YouTube channel page and look through it. If I remember to make it public, Teresa, make this public. But right now, I've been sitting down for about 45 minutes editing a video for the Team Lawson channel. So I am going to get up, do some stretches, because I hurt wherever there's pressure on my body. Wherever I sit, it will hurt. And since I'm sitting upright, there's a lot of pressure on my hips and my waist, which are already pain points for me anyway. And so I am going to stretch a little bit while I play through this video that I edited. Overall, I feel like my body is getting better acquainted with yoga. It's almost like falling back into the same routines. I haven't lost a ton of flexibility. There's literally just body in the way. I am no longer in pain. I don't know that yoga is helping me to manage pain at this point in it. But I am building a little bit more strength. And so that is nice. I think I have lost some strength over the past year and a half. But other than that, it's going. Not super excited, but it's week 1. So, So, yoga week 2. I have noticed a significant decrease in stiffness and pain, specifically in this. And I think people with fibromyalgia will relate to this, but like there's like this pain that starts like in the back of your head and kind of goes down the back of your neck. It covers your shoulder and goes down your spine. It spreads across your back. That pain, stiffness, tightness, nearly just about gone. I do take Excedrin and NSAIDs because I don't know. I think it may be like the temperature fluctuations that cause me to have extreme migraine pain, especially first thing in the morning. So like it'll be 70 degrees one day and then like 60 degrees the next. No, 70 degrees one day and then like 30 degrees the next. Like right now it's 38 degrees outside and it's 1 o'clock. And yesterday at 1 o'clock it was like 60 degrees and the day before that it was like 70 something. So yeah, I woke up this morning with a migraine. I was not surprised, so I took some Excedrin. It's going away. I've been laying down too. But like other than that, like I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with the yoga positions. I feel like my body is getting a little bit looser in the joints, which is nice. I have a little less stiffness. When I wake up in the morning, I'm still stiff. Hands, hips, shoulders, the tops of my feet. I don't know what that is about. Still very stiff, but it helps. And I notice that throughout the day, I have less pain overall. Like I try, because I keep getting these migraines, I try to make sure to take some sort of Excedrin or some other NSAID throughout the day, but I'm not having body pain. It's just that I know that as long as I keep a little bit of it in the system, the migraines don't get as bad. Because once they get horrible, there's nothing I can do at home. I have to go to the doctor. So yoga, I'm trying to be less critical of my body. I still feel the only adjective that I would use to describe my body is fat. I know that is very self-deprecating, but that's genuinely how I feel about my body. I could be more technical and be like, I have this BMI, but like, even with a higher BMI, I didn't feel fat before, but that is definitely how I feel now. And that affected how I showed up in yoga, but not so much anymore. It's more about like helping my body to feel physically better, no matter how I feel emotionally about how I think my body looks, if that makes sense. But yeah, pretty good. So, boom, 3 weeks of yoga and all of a sudden I'm flexible. My legs is bending and things. Do I still have the mass, the increased mass of a larger body that is in the way? Yes, but it's less an issue because I've become more limber. Like, I won't say I have Meg the Stallion knees. I'm 37, but she flexible. I'm flexible. So yeah, and I've noticed that with that increase in flexibility has come increased strength. It's been really enjoyable to feel in my body becoming stronger in that way. I am less tired during the day, which may be it's probably a lot of things. It's me eating. It's me to making sure that I'm getting in the bed, which I have to do a better job of, but making sure that I'm getting in the bed, meditating, journaling. It's all of those things put together. But like, I have been super impressed with how well I have felt during the day. I still get achy in the morning. I still have to manage the energy that I have. Spoonie for life, maybe, I don't know, but Spoonie for right now, definitely. But like, it is so much better than it was last year, November, when I was having this flare and that flare. So thumbs up for yoga. I have to remember to do this. Like, and I'm doing 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I did 20 minutes like one time. I'm not doing an hour's practice of yoga. Like, it's a little bit of things that be really helping. And I have to remember that a little bit. What they used to say, a leak will fill up a creek, a little leak will fill up a creek. It will, just a little bit every single day. And so I'm not putting on my mind that I need to do more. I'm going to continue doing what I am doing right now, a very gentle yoga practice. It is not hot yoga. It is not Pilates mixed with yoga. It's a very gentle practice focused on gentleness and stretching and hip openers and really finding those uncomfortable places and moving in a way that feels really yummy, as Adrienne would say. Yoga with Adrienne, I love her. But like, just, I want to feel good in my body. Is it pushing me a little? Yes, but it's not, I'm not sweating after I'm done. I'm doing yoga and going to bed, actually. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's how it's going. Yoga, 3 weeks for the win. 30 days of doing yoga. What have I learned? Yoga is good for my body. I think I have figured out a balance of yoga that I can do. I am doing more gentle yoga, normally around 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. I am doing yoga every day, usually at night. It's normally like a stress relieving, a bedtime yoga situation. I'm making sure to stretch out those areas where the pain points are, usually down the back of my body, and it feels amazing. And I sleep better. Just in general, like, I'm mad that I stopped doing yoga. And I know why I stopped, because I just didn't have the energy to do it. I didn't know how to balance it. But now that I know how to balance it, it is my goal to not stop doing it again. Most of the time, I do a guided yoga practice with somebody that I found online. I will actually, Teresa, put this list in the description. I'll put a link to the playlist that I have on YouTube, so you guys can check out the yogas and the meditations too that I've been kind of cycling through this past month. But also, like, I can do a morning flow, a sun salutation flow, and that hits all the points. I've also been trying to focus on twists and hip openers, because that helps with the lower back and the groin and the hips and what are those? Abductors. Yeah, the abductors. That's what those muscles are called. But yeah, yoga is easy. And since it is so easy, it's one of those kind of no-brainers. It's easy, it feels good, and I feel better afterwards. So, gonna keep doing yoga. The best thing that I can recommend for anyone who is look, dogs walking by the window, who is starting to do a, now neighbor walking by the window, I'm sure they're thinking crazy, who is starting to do a yoga practice, is to take it easy if you're not in the studio. I saw this little meme because I was feeling kind of like down about the amount of yoga that I was able to do. But like, if your poses don't look perfect, if you have to do modifications or limit the time limit, if you never do yoga in a studio, it's still yoga. Do it and enjoy it. And I always feel better afterwards. So like, the few minutes that I'm going to take to devote to yoga every evening is something that I'm going to keep doing. So yoga, every day for 30 days. We'll continue. That's it, guys. I'll keep you updated if anything changes, but if not, thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the comments and in the next video.